So Pride match underway, round 3, AFLW 2020 in Lamb. Wrapped up with the footy, nowhere to go.
Forward 50 still McAvoy, Vesio, Hamble and Hope at best. Newton, Colin. Brilliant tackle from Walker. High one perhaps from Gion Ferris, not seen. Lachlan, good pressure early from the Blues. And there looks to have been a little bit of a response from Carlton, Chelsea, Randall early on in terms of pressure.
How good was that? I mean, just some of the tackle pressures there. I think we had 3 or 4 just in that contest all straight at the start then.
Turning it over in midfield here, the Bulldogs, and can't find a chance.
Really silky smooth skills from the back line and kept it moving.
And half will be happy. 2 goals from 6 inside 50s. Front 2 good over the top. Got hands to it first, couldn't reel it in. And a stoppage. Interesting, before Chelsea, a lot of the Bulldogs players had pushed up. They didn't really have the targets.
Yeah, correct. And that's why when we said when the ball came into the defensive, their forward 50, the Blues just were all over it then.
McCarthy goes by hands to Lamb. Theo bearing down. Under pressure, gets the hand pass away. Dalton dives in on it. McCarthy hanging around for the scraps, but the ball doesn't spill free.
Half-taped, interestingly enough. We'll have a feature on her at half-time, of course, that amazing photo that Michael Wilson took of her, the kick, a year ago, since that happened, of course, in the Pride game here in 2019. McAvoy inboard for Egan, got aware of the contact, threw it off to McAvoy, who had to change hands to hand pass. Press Parkes, back to Plain. Blues under pressure here. Through G, Ferris, she goes to ground. Bulldogs have got the numbers, can they get it free? No, and Dalton will be happy to just try and lock that ball in. The Western Jets, she was second in the NAB League, best in Ferriston in the team of the year last year.
Her head, Lachlan, under pressure from Dalton. What's the umpire going to say? He's going to say holding the footy. And Dalton looks a little worse for wear, slow to rise.
Dogs just sending another one back here. Ellie Blackburn just sitting in the hot spot there of the forward 50. Trying to chip off anything that might come through.
So Dalton just loads it up to the hot spot. Plenty of defenders. Spark gets a hand on it first.
First goal in this part of 2 quarters. Heron's probably the best of her 3 AFLW games so far.
Out, Moynes slipped at the crucial moment. Dalton almost lost the footy, but gathered it back herself, but he's pinned. Umpire said it was okay for Sparkus. Huntington again, big clash of bodies against Loynes. Out towards Dalton.
Over the head of Downey and Rennie. Dalton, low to ground against Hunt, who could recover. The Dogs need, will it be provided in the final term? Dalton and Huntington in a dalliance. Dalton tried to kick it to herself. Spark, fumbly, Egan. Been a little poke in the eye, McCarthy there, just stopped.
Gamble too, Brown, good pressure. Plain took an air swing. Huntington swamped Loynes at the bottom of the pack. So Carlton have been able to answer again for the 2nd time in this term. Margin back out to 15 points. And it's the Blues who might win the clearance here again. Plain to Dalton. They go inside 50. Harris in front.
Top, Georgios Stathis paddles free of the pacey Dalton, who gets back involved with a bump.